Anti-Society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet. Today we are checking out Laid Back Camp episode 9, and from what we saw in like the tiny little preview thing for what this episode is going to be, it has something to do with Nadeshiko's maps. That seems ill-advised to me. I see, if, out of all of the people that we've been introduced to, I don't know if Nadeshiko is the one I would want to put into a navigation role. She just seems a little bit unfocused, a little bit easily distracted, that I don't know if I would want her in charge of directions of any kind. Not really sure what this particular episode is going to be about, but I have been promised some kind of group Christmas camping excursion, so I'm hoping that I get that by the end of the series at least, but the season at least. But I'm also like a little bit in denial that I'm about to finish the first season. I know that there are a couple of other seasons, but still, it feels like an ending is coming, and I don't do well with that. In 3, 2, 1, go. Early morning, I'm assuming? Yep. Up so late it's morning. Yeah, you didn't take friends? I get that she likes solo trips. Me too. I do solo activities with myself all the time. Yeah, because we were like gonna invite people. So is she not gonna be there for some reason? Yeah, oh, did she get sick? Sweet darling. Distraught. Poor thing. Of course she's like upset that she's gonna have to like apologize for not being able to keep a promise or whatever. So dramatic. Yeah, take some pictures and send them back to make her feel better. Okay. Sure. So it's close if you like to like straight shoot, but because you gotta go around, it'd take longer. Just be careful if we're going through mountains. Make sure you have everything you need. Fuel and everything. I was gonna say maybe we don't pay attention, like maybe we don't take all of your grandpa's words, but like he's lived a really long time and he seems to have a pretty good track record, so maybe he is the one to listen to. I love the little like emojis too that they're using. I also love when we get like Eden's like internal monologue and she just sounds like so much more like expressive, and I just I think it's so cute. Oh, oh, you probably still should rest. Yeah, I'm like you should, I don't know, have like a buffer day, right? To just make sure you're really feeling better before you rush out. Cutie pies. And like she's gonna probably be bored. She's so like excitable that the idea of having to just like lay in bed and do nothing when she isn't feeling sick is probably a lot for her. Doggo. Immediately picking a fight. Nice. I hope everything goes well. Cute little face. Oh no. Oh, I mean, yeah, just because there isn't snow doesn't mean that it isn't like closed because of there's the possibility of it, right? Oh, do we not have signal? This is a tea shop. I mean, just taking the scenic route, right? Discovery. Are we gonna go on a hike? An adventure? Hello, person. Suddenly needing to socialize. Such an introverted thing to be like, ugh. Oh, we couldn't have taken this path even if we wanted to. But at least we know now. Look at her meeting new people, though. Having conversations. Proud of her. Aw, kindred. Love seeing her get excited. Nice. Oh, if you gave me some green tea, I'd be super excited. I'd be like, we are best friends now. I literally have tea with me. It's chamomile because I'm in my cozy phase. Just seems like the right choice for watching the show. I love the progression of the foliage too. Like you can tell that it's getting later and later in the autumn. Is this when we're gonna start navigating? Cute. I love the contrast between the two voice actors, like tones that they have. Don't ruin her fun. That's probably best that it's straightforward. Oh. See, Eden? Play nice. At least if you know you won't get lost, then we don't have to worry as much. Oh, they're so cute. Attractions, we'll have to do some sightseeing. I was gonna say, probably have something to do with food. Mushroom Rangers. Like, there aren't any gorillas, though. When it switched to food, to like the Mushroom Rangers. A temple dedicated to dogs. Yeah, I'd be like on it immediately. The dogs need me to worship them. So dramatic. Oh, do we have a younger sister? All the lore. She's like, oh, I'm still sick. You need to bring me food. Like, she's like, fine, I'll cook it. I hope it turns out well and not like the bowl incident. So we meet the mother. I can see where she gets her personality. So much lore. Oh, you didn't know what you were agreeing to. No pressure. What happened with her sister then? If they're all like this. Sure. Yeah. Just go anime protagonist. All that work up and then like, I will look it up. You got this. I believe in you. Cooking is just about how well you can follow instructions. I mean, the good news is that you're just putting a bunch of stuff into like a soup pot. So at least it's easy to cook for lots of people that way. I'm sorry. So like is the dog temple a real place like all the other places are real places? And How may one visit? Just curious, just wondering. Oh, poor sweetie with the boars and bears. But for real, like how do I go to the temple that's for dogs? I'm assuming this is a creative reinterpretation. Of course. Souvenirs. Yep, fair enough. You got it though, right? Oh, it looks like they're all looking at her. You gotta. Yep. I was like, buy the dog. You win this round. So Ogaki, and they call her Gaki for short. I mean, I feel like this family might just eat anything, given what Nadeshiko is like. See, it all worked out. I mean, I feel like that probably means that she enjoys it. You know, the like serious face when you eat something really good? Yeah. Yep. When you get that serious like grimace when something tastes real good. Finally got a hot spring. And you got a tiny dog of fortune, so. I have never climbed a mountain that big. I used to go hiking a lot. Well, I guess I did actually. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I have hiked a couple of taller mountains back when I was a lot younger. Mood. I had that one. Like, I'm just gonna cozy up for like a little bit. Don't worry about it. It was just for a second. And then I'm like, nah, I'm here now. All the messages. She's just trying to relax. Just the chaos in the group chat. It's a whole fight happening. The little fighting animation. Crisis averted. Yeah, I want the Christmas trip. Yes. Invite everyone. There's a dog festival? Just add it to my list of things that I need to do someday. Looks like it's getting later in the day. Don't we need to get to campsite? I know nothing bad will happen though because it's the series. Minor inconveniences only. Puppy! Yes, is it allowed to eat that? Was it the whole costume? Are we imagining all of this? Are we dreaming? Oh, okay. It wasn't as late in the day, maybe? Of course, we fell asleep, maybe. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Don't we have a campsite to get to? Oh, the dog festival wasn't the real one. That makes me sad. Ugh, poor thing, though. I mean, I just like that I finally have an explanation for the mustaches, you know what I mean? I also just noticed that we didn't get the opener. We got the opener song, but it was while Arin was traveling, which I noticed at the time, but then I didn't like totally clock until now because of the mustaches. Ironically, that we didn't actually get the opener. I'm excited for this camping trip though. We have 3 episodes left of the season, right? So I don't know if we'll get it. I'm assuming like maybe the last couple of episodes will be related to that specifically. I'm excited though. All the pieces they're coming together. And bring the dog. Now I know that there's like a temple for a dog that was like one of the bestest boys. So I just feel like I need to go and show my support. I do love this series though. I know there's more seasons, but it's just gonna be different. Probably also nice, but I also like I'm afraid of catching up because what if I don't get more seasons? What if I wait for more seasons? I already had that with other series where I'm like, will I ever get another episode? I don't know. Are we oversleeping again? Why? What ideas are we getting? Styling her hair? Elaborate. Artistry, really. So I'm assuming this is gonna be more of like Arin, maybe on her own for a camping. This series really does a great job of balancing some of the humor, but also these like quieter, more meditative things. I feel like this episode might have been like a little more chaotic than some of the other episodes, but I think that it finds a really good pacing. Like, even though it is very slow and like methodical and it's supposed to be in this almost like meditative feeling sometimes, I think that it does a really good job of mixing in that humor, and it doesn't do anything that's like super, super over the top. And even when it does, it leans into that with Ugaki, right? She has a little bit more of a dramatic flair to her. There's a little bit more to the way that she communicates stories and stuff. It's like in a very specific way. It's very much like playing off of some of the tropes that we find in like other anime genres and things. So I love bringing that in because it just shows her personality, right? Like, clearly she loves those stories. So that's why that's part of how she embodies those and quotes them and references to them in the way that she like talks about these stories. And then of course, like, Nadeshiko is always talking about like food related things, right? And I love that there's just this way of communicating who the characters are and like parts of their personality through what kind of humor they have, and even just like the way that the editing works around them. Even like Arin, I was saying, like, her internal monologue, the way that the voice actress for her puts more energy and like emotion into that delivery, because it's like her internal world is like richer than her external one, right? She has a little bit of trouble when it comes to communicating with other people and not being like shy or nervous or just like introverted, right? So I love that her internal monologue just has some more energy to it, or the kind of like little facial expressions we'll get, like where it was like more like a chibi, right? When she's journeying by herself, when she's not around other people that make her shy or nervous, we get like those little bits of her like humor and personality coming out with that as well. So I love getting to see all the ways that they're capturing all of that, and also again incorporating other characters like families. We had Nadeshiko's parents, and then I can't remember her name, but the other girl that's in the outdoor activity club who has a little sister who we haven't fully spent a lot of time with. She's like the really like gentle voice, like the most gentle like scream of pain that we had, yell of pain in the previous episode. I love just getting all of that kind of incorporated in, and even having Ugaki be like more part of the story and like part of the group chat stuff that's happening, and all of the characters coming more together very organically as we're leading up to this Christmas camping trip that I'm so excited to get to see, because it's gonna be so good. I love Christmas so much, and I'm like a little bit in withdrawals, even though I know I should just calm down. March is way too early for me to be like going into anywhere near Christmas mode. I get that, I understand. Doesn't mean I don't want to though. Doesn't mean that there isn't a part of my brain that is making plans, but I will settle for having some slightly out of season episodes in the anime that I'm watching. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click those plays to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so next time I post a laid back camp reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.